anytime people come up with ideas and have staff or whatever, and I think they can make the store money, they go and do it. I think this is a great new effort. No one's ever done this before.
Welcome to Blockbuster.
Hey everybody, Dax here, and I am out today at the Central Florida Fair, checking out the Blockbuster Experience. Today's actually the last day of the fair, so by the time I post this video, the fair will be over. But I'm hoping this can make a comeback next year. I think this is the second or third year they've done this here. I've never been to the Central Florida Fair though, so this is a whole new one for me. I came out literally just for this. Let's go take a look around at some of the nostalgia of the Blockbuster Experience. Right when you walk in, there's a whole lot of nostalgia of those iconic big VHS tapes. I happened to grab Ants, which was not my favorite movie, but there's some good ones here. The Rescuers, definitely underrated classic. Same with the sequel, Rescuers Down Under. Those two were like my movies when I was growing up.
It's not a bunch like to. Well, then what? I don't understand. What is it then?
And you can buy these too. They're $5. See some other classics that are over here. James and the Giant Peach, that was a favorite of mine. Flubber, underrated classic right there. Robin Williams, the late and great. Got a whole bunch of DVDs here too. Oh. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. LA Confidential. It's a great movie. Oh. Two good ones. This was like an underrated Paul Walker film. I actually really enjoyed that movie. I had this, I got it the day it came out on DVD. I probably got it from Blockbuster, to be honest. I had a Blockbuster right by my old apartment when that movie came out. Mr. Deeds, too. It's an Adam Sandler movie, but I love that movie. What else we got here? Love You, Man. It's another good one. Ooh. Another underrated classic, Hollywoodland. This was about the actor who played Superman, who's portrayed by Ben Affleck. It's also got Adrian Brody, Diane Lane in it. That was a good movie. I was just thinking about that movie the other day too, so it's kind of ironic that I just ran into that. But yeah, definitely a lot of nostalgia in these bins right here. Whew. Love it. This is actually pretty sick too. So they have over here giant, oh, you can actually pick these up. Sweet. They have a giant Game Boy cartridge, which is pretty awesome. Super Mario Land 2. And then Super Mario Brothers 3 for the NES. That is awesome. It's actually a pretty cool photo op. I might have to grab a couple of these later and do a couple photos. But yeah, pretty cool photo op there. There's also this carpet that's really cool too. It's a bunch of horror movies. Well, some of them not quite horror. Like Casper, I don't know if I really count that as horror. Same with Hocus Pocus, more like comedy humor. But yeah, there's some really cool stuff on this carpet. I would love to get my hands on that. More movies over here. I just brought this up the other day in conversation, Blazing Saddles. Now they would definitely not get away with that movie in 2026. This is awesome. Karate Kid.
There's one Blockbuster left. I thought I was gonna take my picture or something. It was here. No, I know. I didn't.
I also missed this over here. They have the faux video cassettes. You can actually like buy these. These are vinyl prints that you can purchase, like Jurassic Park, Jaws, Killer Clowns, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies. It's pretty awesome. For $50, which isn't bad. You consider the nostalgia you're getting. Oh, there's Matrix up there too. I didn't see that before. It's pretty awesome. I believe they sell these at the Lakeland Antique Mall as well. Might have to find that vendor. I actually am planning on going out there for a new video sometime in the near future. Going around taking a look at some of the other stuff we got here. Ooh.
My shopping basket.
Brings back so many memories.
Absolute classic. Loved American Graffiti. I want to see the actual tape. Ooh. That's awesome. Yeah, I believe you can buy these for $5 each, which is pretty awesome. The airplane movies. Always a good choice if you're looking for something funny to watch. Dang, if I had a VHS player at home, I don't, but if I did, I'd be going broke in here today. Doc Hollywood, another good one. Michael J. Fox, Woody Harrelson. Oh my god, oh my god. It's a Sinbad movie, but it's totally not Shazam. I still, to this day, think the movie Shazam with Sinbad exists. I remember it, everyone remembers it. That movie was real. Big Daddy. This one's interesting to me. Mr. D's, which I pointed out earlier in the DVDs, I thought that was released. It was released, I think, in 2002 or 2003, which would have been, I would have thought, after the age of VHS, but maybe not. Maybe they were still making VHS back then. Back then. 2002 was 24 years ago. That's wild. It's pretty awesome. Move further down, see what else we got here. Here's another one that I would have thought missed the mark for VHS, the Animatrix movie. Or I guess it was more like a cartoon series. Yeah, short films. I was certain this would have missed the VHS era.
The old snail trail.
Another classic that I really liked, Towering Inferno. Roadhouse. the Lethal Weapon movies. If you went to Blockbuster, chances are you rented these from Blockbuster at some point. Like a back room. I'm gonna check that out a little later. We'll go through the rest of the movies first. Another one that oh no, we're on the DVDs now. I was gonna say Snakes on a Plane. Yeah, that definitely got a VHS release. That would be wild. I actually used to go to a Blockbuster not far from this very spot. Probably about 8 minutes up the road on Kirkman. Or not Kirkman, Colonial here in Orlando. Matrix movies. Oh yeah, I have an extensive DVD collection. And I bought a lot of those at like GameStop, or not GameStop, Movie Stop. We had a Movie Stop up the road here too. That was on Kirkman Road. And then the Blockbuster was on Colonial down towards like Winter Garden. Okay, how did that hit the DVD era? Afterlife was like 5 years ago? That's interesting. Same with R.I.P.D. It's not that old.
Like all the Harry Potters and so many of them? Yeah. Yeah, they gotta have it.
Definitely a lot of movies here that I'm like, yeah, this isn't Blockbuster. Some Bond movies. Oh. That's awesome. Another relic from the past, Kmart. I forgot this movie existed. It's from 1977. Well, that's a good one too. That was a good movie. The Night Before. Oh, that's funny. A lot of Adam Sandler in this area, in the comedy era. A lot of Adam Sandler here. Going Overboard, Billy Madison, Waterboy, Happy Gilmore, Wedding Singer, Little Nicky, Mr. Deeds, 51st Dates, Big Daddy, Grown Ups, Longest Yard, That's My Boy, Grown Ups, Hotel Transylvania. Yeah, this is like a whole Adam Sandler shelf. It's pretty awesome. Got the Prince music playing in the background. This is definitely peak Blockbuster. Yeah, there's definitely some movies on these shelves that would have missed the mark. Some TV shows too, like that one. That one was way after, actually no, probably was around the time the Blockbuster era ended. Good TV shows here. I remember when this was a big deal. We did the TV Family Guy movie. So many memorable quotes came out of that show, or out of that movie. It's awesome. American Werewolf in Paris. I don't remember them making that movie. Obviously, we all remember American Werewolf in London, but that is not. That is. We do have some Blu-rays in here, and if I recall correctly, Blu-rays came out mid to late 2000s, so yeah, they would have been Blockbuster. Some of the ones on here missed it, like Jason Bourne. I think this one was the 2017 one? 2016, okay. That was close. Ooh, I actually have this very version of Terminator 2. And the same one of Terminator 3 as well. And probably the same one as Terminator 1. And I probably bought those at the Blockbuster I used to go to a few minutes from here. Here we go, some horror movies. That's more my scene. Yeah, that's definitely horror, all right. Magic Mike, how did that end up there? Maybe this isn't specifically horror. These are horror, this section. But the other side looks more like action. I had a hard time with this movie. Another one I had a hard time with, Lost in Space. A lot of people like that movie. I didn't care for it. I thought it dragged on for too long. If I remember correctly, it was like 3 hours long. 2 hours and 10 minutes, so. Maybe when I saw it when I was a kid, I thought it felt like 3 hours. I never finished it. Nice drama. Oh, there's another one that I really liked. There Will Be Blood. The milkshake scene will always have a spot in my heart, mainly because of the SNL parody they did. But the actual scene itself is pretty cool too. Social Network. Ah, here's the horror section. Over here. The Insidious movies. And Meg, that definitely would have missed the Blockbuster era. Disturbia, another one of my favorites, even though it's got Shia LaBeouf in it. That was actually a really good movie. It's like a modern day Rear Window. If you're into Hitchcock at all, Rear Window is definitely one of his better movies. Cloverfield, I bought a large scale poster that I still have. It is up in my guest room, and it's literally this very scene. I bought that at a Blockbuster. I've almost gotten through everything here. The Hey Arnold movie, love that. Kung Fu Panda. The Cat in the Hat. Oh, that movie. That's gotta be one of the worst movies of all time. The only funny part about that movie was when they made a cheap plug for Universal. This is like riding a roller coaster. You mean like at Universal Studios? Terrible movie, but that part was funny. More of it should have missed the mark. Oh yeah, these are all, well, not all of them, but a lot of these movies at this top shelf especially, I think would have all missed the Blockbuster era. Ooh, another one of my absolute favorite movies of all time, The Departed. That's a great movie. I wanted to like this movie, but meh. Ooh, another good one. If you're a hockey fan, Miracle. Hancock, also another good one. Will Smith. Definitely stoking the nostalgia in here, that's for sure. Oh, here's where it really gets nostalgic. The clear VHS covers. And I think one of my favorites is looking like when you see the Paramount logo. Only thing that would make that more iconic is if I saw that iconic orange Nickelodeon tape. This is probably going to get edited out, but my theme music is playing currently. Danger Zone. Oh, here we go. Here's some of those iconic Nickelodeon tapes. Harriet the Spy. Rest in peace, Michelle Trachtenberg. I saw another one. I thought I did anyway. Jimmy Neutron. Oh, there's another side of horror. I didn't see this side. Yeah, Danger Zone is absolute favorite song of all time. Final Destination movies. The Rob Zombie Halloween, I have this very same edition. Psycho 2. Where's Psycho 1? Horror is my favorite genre. Danger Zone is my favorite song. Ooh. Nice. Place is definitely stoking that nostalgia pretty well. There's a couple more shelves I want to look at over here before I go into that back room. I don't think this is PlayStation 2. Oh, that's a good movie. Cadillac Records. I love that movie. Original West Side Story too, on VHS and DVD. Oh, that's cool. At the pinball machine. I could be wrong, but this kind of looks like one of the cars from Back to the Future too. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Here's some video games. That was a good game. For being a video game based on a movie, that was a good one. All of this would have missed the Blockbuster era. PS3 would have. Oh, this confused me. I'm like, Madden 25 for PS3? That's actually the 25th anniversary, not from 2015. It's cool. Oh, wow. We got some Japanese cuts of PlayStation 1 games. So no English ones. Except for a couple. There's a couple English ones here. Fighting to get that back in there. But, like, Monopoly. This has that iconic greatest hits banning or branding on it. Yeah, other than that, all the PlayStation 1 games are all Japanese. That's interesting. Oh, here's some English ones. Nothing good. It's all, yeah, maybe Need for Speed. I liked the original Need for Speed games. Yeah, for the most part, yeah, mostly Japanese for the video games. Okay, so we got Marty's jacket from Back to the Future 2. And then, in memory of Adam LeWoo, piping hot caffeinated beverage. They have some other Back to the Future stuff here too, and some more Adam LeWoo references. Move the jacket there for a second. That's awesome. He was a huge Back to the Future fan. I did not know Adam LeWoo, but I do know he was a huge Back to the Future fan. That's cool. It's a nice little tribute they did for him here. Pretty sure my grandmother had this very TV set, actually. I remember, I wouldn't actually be surprised if this was literally the one. She had the shelf that you pull out, store stuff in it. That's cool. That's awesome. Buy some snacks. There's some really cool props here. Hubie Halloween. This is so cool. Chia Pet. The Burt Reynolds Chia Pet. That's funny. Yeah, the Back to the Future display here definitely gives me some awesome nostalgia. We also got Blockbuster, the floor mat you'd see when you come into the stores. Oh, so cool. That's cool. The sign here. Also a skateboard down there. All right. I think I've seen pretty much everything here. All of this. I didn't see this earlier, but Monsters Inc. was in the tape deck. So cool. All right, let's go check out that back room. All right, we're gonna head to that back room. As I'm walking in there. The Kennedys. Next to 3 Men and a Baby. Another movie I brought up the other day in conversation, just randomly. All right, let's go check out that back room. Love this poster. Oh, that's sick. It's an original Game Boy. Look at that. Screen's all burned in. But yeah, that is an original. That's cool too. It's Jaws sign. Actually, I'd love to be able to buy that, but I'm pretty sure it's not for sale.
I couldn't stop it. I would never hurt you. You mean from the beginning? If anything ever happened to me, it was you that I could count on. You, Peter Parker, would save me, and so you have.
Pretty cool too. And Jason Voorhees mask.
Believe me, as I believe in you.
That's cool. That might be the thumbnail. All right. I'm gonna break for a minute here. I want to get a couple pictures on this photo op over here. I grab a couple props first. Pretty cool. I didn't really point out the couch, but the couch has these really cool pillows. All right, I'm gonna take a couple pictures real quick. Definitely a chance I could go broke right now. These movie posters are 20 each. And I found TMNT, like the original, TMNT 2, TMNT, oh, that's also 2. Oh, that was 3. So 1, 3, and 2. I'm gonna put them in order. Just because. Let's see if I can show all 3 here. That's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. Those movies defined my love for movies, to be honest. In the early 90s. Some other real cool stuff here too. I saw Pulp Fiction, From Dusk Till Dawn. What else we got? Hot Fuzz. Naked Gun 33 and a half. And then down here, I also saw Weekend at Bernie's, classic. The Thing, classic. Return of the Jedi. And we'll put these in order. Actually, there's a couple Return of the Jedi, different prints. But also we have the original Star Wars trilogy, all right there. I could easily drop 120 bucks right now. That's not good. I might actually get these though. This was definitely an awesome experience. Brings back a lot of nostalgia. So if you grew up in the 80s or 90s like I did, definitely brings back a lot of nostalgia. I was talking to the staff and they said that this was their 3rd year at the Central Florida Fair. They're hoping to come back next year as well. So hopefully we'll see them back and maybe we'll see some cool new tributes and props as well. It'd be pretty awesome. Gonna take off the vest before I walk out of here. This is pretty cool. Get to walk in and be a Blockbuster employee. Switch hands here. We got this. This is pretty sick. Try to get the back of it too. Not gonna come out that great, but the Blockbuster Experience. Well, that is gonna do it for me for today. Definitely make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you haven't. And I'll see you next time. Peace.